Hey, aloha, everybody. Welcome to the Friday Marketing Jam Session. Tom Gaddis here, my business partner, Nick Ponte, on the call. Man, it has been a crazy morning already, hasn't it, Nick? I've been having all kinds of technical issues. I couldn't get my cameras to work. Super frustrating. I just had to do a complete restart. But hey,
so many things.
Yeah, so many things. I know we're getting started a little late, so let me cue the intro, and we'll be with you guys shortly.
Are you ready for the fastest 60 minutes of local marketing strategy, tactics, tips, and fun on planet Earth? It's now time. The moment you've been waiting for. After 167 agonizing hours, they've returned. Broadcasting live from their island retreats, smack dab in the middle of the Pacific Ocean, and now back for a brand new Sharks Live show. It's your hosts, the Offline Sharks, Tom Gaddis and Nick Ponte.
Thank you, everyone. I love the applause. It always cheers me up. Yeah, it's so frustrating about my camera. This really irritates me. I'm using my MacBook camera right now, and it irks me.
Yeah, there's nothing worse than like having the right equipment, the technology, and then you just can't use it. I mean, it does drive me insane.
Remember when we went to shoot those one videos and like we came in the night before and we stayed there and we got everything perfect. We set it all up so we could just walk in and start shooting in the morning. And then we came in the morning and none of it worked.
Yeah.
We were like,
Yep. It's been interesting to like grow all of that, like the production side of things in our business where, I mean, it just takes time, just learning, nobody really thinks and considers that stuff. I mean, you can get by just using a laptop in your camera and some headphones. And we did that for a long time. I think a long time. And you don't need to have all the other stuff, but it definitely helps, right? Like to up your production quality a little bit. Anyway, I can go down a rabbit hole for that.
Yeah, we can talk about that for hours.
We got some other stuff to talk about, you guys. Some exciting stuff. We're going to give away some Cash App money like on all of our lives. And we're going to talk about the Yellow Brick Road strategy. So have you guys heard about the Yellow Brick Road? Put some ones in the chat. I know we got some munchkins in the group.
Hey, who you calling short, man? Calling short. Okay, I think I finally have things adjusted here the way I want them.
Eric says, how many billions have you guys already earned this morning? Your offer is everywhere. Good stuff. Hey, Eric, we do have awesome affiliates. So thanks to all those guys that are out there helping us, promote this thing. I think one of the things that makes all that possible is just everybody knows that we're, they can feel good about promoting something that we're doing because they know we're doing it. They know we're really doing it. And, by sharing the information about the Yellow Brick Road strategy, I mean, you're leveling up the people in your community. Like if you're an influencer and you have an audience and you can send emails and tell people about like what we're doing. I mean, at the end of the day, they're going to thank you for being able to put more appointments in their calendar. Right. So, it's David says, listen, if you live within 50 miles of me, please don't invest in this training. It's that good. Appreciate you, David.
Thanks, David.
But, awesome. It's the truth, right? Like it's all real world stuff. So 17 different affiliate stores. Funny.
Yeah, we've had a good turnout with people to support us, and it's awesome to see that.
The for those of you that don't know though, like launch day for both Tom and I is, I mean, it's crazy because it's crazy, but it's got an extra layer of crazy, especially when daylight savings kicks in. We got to wake up an extra hour early. Like
what time did you get up? I got up at 3. What time did you get up?
I got up at 4. Yeah.
Oh, so you slept in. So you got this. I can go take a nap.
I didn't sleep.
Awesome.
Somebody's asking.
Oh, go ahead.
What does the new strategy entail? Well,
Yeah. So, well, it's called the Yellow Brick Road, and it's really our system and processes for uh, removing yourself from your prospecting. And we do that by hiring an appointment setter, and we go over all of that inside the Yellow Brick Road. So we have several strategies to, like when you're first starting your business, right? It's like you don't have money to invest in it, to grow it, to do those things. And so Nick and I had to develop strategies to remove ourselves from the prospecting, to bring these people in that didn't require us to invest money, right? And so over the years, we've refined those strategies. Obviously, as we've gotten clients and cash flows started to come in, we've changed that process so that we can scale and grow the way we want to where we want to be. And so the Yellow Brick Road is really a culmination of all that stuff. So inside, we show you how to keep your calendar full, how to have consistent prospecting going on in your business, even when you're not there. Because Nick and I discovered that the number one biggest obstacle to consistent prospecting was us. It was us. Like trying to run our business and be consistent on prospecting was pretty much almost impossible. So when we figured out like, hey, look, we need to start thinking about this like entrepreneurs, like people that are trying to build an asset and a real business. We need to, when we started thinking that way and we started developing strategies and putting the systems in place to do that, then things really started to change. That's how we were able to do Offline Sharks. The reason we're able to be here on this live with you and do the things we do in Offline Sharks is because our agencies are running while we're doing this, right? There's prospecting happening. I guarantee you right around the corner from Nick is right now, like prospecting is happening.
I was gonna just pull the camera.
You're gonna try to pan your camera around. Yeah.
I wonder how far I would go. Tom is right, you guys. And, I want you guys to do this. Everybody with us. We're almost at 100 people now. Open up your calendar and tell me what you see. I mean, not like, don't tell me everything that you see there. Do you see, let me rephrase that. Do you see appointments for qualified prospects that you can sell your products and services to, or that are just waiting to hear more about your products and services? And if you don't have that, then that's the problem that the Yellow Brick Road allows you to solve. And so one of the good case in point, like strategies that I want to point out, because everybody in our community knows what these are, right? We have these 9x12 mailers. I made a post in the Facebook group the other day, but each one of these mailers has these ad spaces, right? I don't know, 12 or 14 clients. People pay us to be on here. And so we brought in an appointment setter about a month and a half ago, and he reached out to all of these businesses and sold all of these spots on this mailer. Tom didn't do it. I didn't do it. And if you get a good appointment setter, they will even work out the details of getting the graphics and the information and everything like ours did. So
you did good.
We didn't do any of this, you guys. And this isn't specific appointment setting and this strategy. It isn't specific to this mailer, right? It doesn't matter if you're selling websites or socks. If you need appointments with qualified prospects, then you should have somebody helping you do it on your behalf. And I was going to pan my camera out, but it's plugged into all the streaming wires. And the reason I was going to do that, though, is because right now in the other room, we have appointment setters calling businesses and getting a hold of them and booking appointments to set up some strategy sessions where we can tell them about how we can help them with whatever it is that we do. So Teresa asked, how long did it take the appointment setter to fill up the card? It was less than a week, right, Tom?
Yeah, he actually beat my record. Damn it. Like I did a card in 7 days and he filled it in, I want to say he had all but one spot gone in 3 days. But now I will say this, he did get lucky because he reached out to one business that bought 5 spaces. So like, I don't know. Yeah. Is that cheating? I don't know. Do I still hold the record? I think I still hold the record. Yeah. Yeah, I don't want to give up my record.
Richard has a good question. He says, will this work outside the U.S.? Calls and email scripts often don't resonate with my local customers. So, Richard, it 100% does work outside of the U.S. If you have some specific verbiage or, some slang that you can adjust to the email scripts, then for sure it's going to help you go a lot further with it, right? You can look at them more of like a place to start and swipes. But that being said, all of those scripts and everything, those are what we're using. So they've evolved from, where we started. We meet in our team meetings here in the office. We talk about what kind of results we're seeing. We adjust the script. We get on the whiteboard. We strategize. And so, the ones that you are getting, you just have to remember that these are things that have been battle tested and improved upon a bunch, right? So you can, of course, and I would recommend that you start there and just touch them up. Touch them up, make them in your voice, make them in your appointment setter's voice, and then you can go from there. And then the other part of your question is that you were asking about the upgrades. So there are a couple of upgrades. Number one, we have an accelerator pack. So it's more done for you materials to just get set up a little quicker. But I want to come back to just that main Yellow Brick Road product for a second. You get everything that you need to be successful in the Yellow Brick Road strategy. For those of you that have been offline sharks for any length of time, you know that Tom and I, it's our hard line in the sand that we create stuff that isn't fragmented, that isn't missing something, right? We give you everything that you need to be successful in that front end product. We show you how to get set up. We show you, how to get things going, who to find, how to find them, scripts, all that stuff. And for the other half of the people in our community that are always like, they just want more, right? They want the speed and ease. They want the automation. They want things to just be done for them. That's what our first upgrade is. It's an accelerator pack of done for you materials. And we also threw in, as a bonus to that accelerator pack, one of our best-selling courses, Remote Client System, which sells for $197. That's included in OTO 1. It's only $37 for OTO 1, so it's a huge deal. That course is all about prospecting through simple screen share audits, which pairs really well with appointment setting. I mean, it really puts the whole thing on steroids. And the second upgrade is a training that I put together all about outsourcing. It's a brand new training, never created it or never put this out there. And I made it just for this. And I put some meat in these videos, you guys. I thought about it. I put some slides together. I thought about the information that I wish I had about outsourcing when I wasn't outsourcing. And those of you know that we do a lot of outsourcing. We've got two pretty massive businesses where if I had to put a number on it, I would say we have like a team of around 30 people. Yeah, Tom, around there, both teams together.
Yeah, I would. Yeah, probably around that, probably 30 people.
If you can imagine, between all of the different services and ways of outsourcing and doing things and how to be successful and how to fail and all that, I mean, you literally get all of that experience in this one simple members area that I put together for you. That's $97. I mean, stupid inexpensive if you consider how big and massive our businesses have grown from just using that information and utilizing that information. And then finally, you have a trial
Keys to the Emerald City.
Huh?
Oh, you were talking about the
Emerald City.
Keys to the Emerald City. Yeah.
That was the Keys to the Emerald City.
Yep.
But at the very end, you have a $1 trial to the Shark Alliance. Those of you that don't know what the Shark Alliance is, I mean, it's our level mentorship system. So if you're at $0 right now and you need just step-by-step action steps to get to six figures, that's for you. You'll want to go check that out.
Yeah, and just to give you guys an idea about the Yellow Brick Road, there's like 29 videos in there that I shot of the process. Plus there's like 18 like downloadable assets. That's like the standard operating procedures we use, the scripts we use, the checklists, all that stuff. There's even a bonus module in there on what to do once you get an appointment, like how to go in and have a successful appointment and close more deals. So I mean, it really is a complete, I mean, it really is complete. And, you know, if you're thinking like, oh, well, if I'm going to do that, one, is it going to cost a lot of money? No, because we give you some strategies in there that show how to set people up where you're not paying money out of your own pocket. And you can do that in the beginning. Honestly, like, I know, like, when you're sitting there with the business and you're like, oh, I don't want to, you know, I don't have money to invest in my business, right? You think like, oh, setting appointment setters up on a success basis is really good, right? Like, they get results and you pay them. And you can absolutely do that. We've done that. We show you how to do that in the training, but it is way more profitable. Listen to me. It is way more profitable to have an appointment setter that you just pay a flat rate to. Way more profitable. Now, we walk you through in the Yellow Brick Road how to start out by, you know, with no money. And then as you go to scale, you can do that, right? Like, you can switch over to that model where you're going to be more profitable. So to answer, I don't know whose question this was, but yes, we show you how to do that. You can set that up. Absolutely. One of the things I wanted to answer here too, because I saw this in the questions, somebody asked, is the appointment setting script in the Yellow Brick Road training the card one? And it's not, but I'll tell you guys what that process is real quick. I'll just go over it. So one of the important things, one of the key steps to an effective appointment setter is giving them something to talk about, right? They need something other than you and your agency and how wonderful you are to talk about, because people don't give a crap about you, your agency, and how wonderful you are. All they care about is themselves and what's in it for them. So what are you laughing at, Nick?
Oh, I was unmuted. I was like, what? They don't?
Yeah. So you have to have something to talk about. Now, lucky for you guys are sharks, right? Like, we have several things that we do for that. Agency Growth Machine being one of them, right? The influencer sites. We have several foot in the door things that are all about the pain that prospect has and the benefit. But one of the most popular ways that we use for these appointments is what we call the business verification method. And we actually show you in the Yellow Brick Road how to use the business verification method, even if you don't have something like Agency Growth Machine. If you have Agency Growth Machine, it's a no-brainer. It ties together. But if you don't, we show you something you can set up really super quick. It's free, that will allow you to do the same thing. So our appointment setter calls up a business and the conversation goes like this. Hey, this is Tom. I'm calling from the Hawaii Thrive Initiative. We list local businesses on a community resource website we put together. Your business has a free listing, but since this is going to be live online, I just need to verify that we have your correct business information. Who can I talk to about that? Is the owner over there? They get the owner. They say, okay, we just want to verify your information. Is this your correct business name, address, phone number? Yes. Awesome. This isn't going to be in your listing, but what's the best email that I can send your live listing to? I'm using AGM as an example, right? Once they give us that email address, then we say, okay, great. We'll send you a link when your listing's live. Oh, by the way, before I go, we do have a co-op direct mailer that we send out to 10,000 residents right here in Kihei. Would you be interested in more information on that? And if they say yes, they book an appointment. If they say no, we move to the next person. If they ask for more information, we send it to them, right? So that basic script, that's just an example with AGM. But you don't have to use AGM. There's other ways you can make that business verification make sense. But it always starts with that, verifying their business information. There's a no sales, no anything like that. And then at the end, it always ends with that, hey, by the way, before I go, you know, how are you currently getting customers? Or would you be interested in a co-op mailer we're doing to 10,000 residents?
So what do you guys think about that? I mean, and you can do that with a number of things, right? You don't have to have AGM to use that strategy. You can use that with a Facebook group. You can use that with a Facebook page. You can use that in a number of ways. But we're talking to our sharks right now. So we're talking about ways that you guys can make massive waves in what you're doing. So if you're using AGM, if you're using our coupon cash system, you're doing, remote client system, whatever it is you're doing, I mean, pair an appointment setter with it, because at the end of the day, if you're not out there putting yourself in front of businesses, then how are you getting new customers? How are you getting new customers? I mean, that's the bottom line. I don't know if I told you guys this, but like when Tom and I first started working together, a mutual friend introduced us who had he had a pretty massive website. He had like a viral website about how to fix iPhones, and he knew both Tom and I, and that's how we became friends. And Tom and I were both separately like starting to work with customers on different things, and so like we would talk about different topics, and we'd be like, exchange ideas and strategies. And I was just getting started. I had never heard or even spoken to really anybody else about strategy. So it was really beneficial for me and for Tom. I'm sure more beneficial for Tom than me. No, I'm just kidding.
That's a good one.
But I'm gonna build you back up here, Tom. Tom had way more clients than me, and it's because he was out there networking, putting himself out there, and talking to people. And I suck at that. Like I suck at that. Give me a 5 in the comments if you feel like you're not very good at putting yourself out there. And I mean, like, letting people know that you're around. You have these things that you can do for them. You can solve problems for them in exchange for some money, or that you have a business. Like when I got started, I didn't want to post on social media. I didn't want to tell anybody I had a business. I was afraid. This is another one. Put a 6 if you can relate to this one. You're afraid of starting out brand new and telling people like, hey, I'm going to take a swing at this marketing thing. Like I had this fear of like other people seeing that and being like, oh, look at this guy. Look, you're going to do that. I wanted to wait until people saw me be massively successful. And then only then would I be comfortable in sharing what I was doing. Don't let that be you. Don't let that be you, because it really held me back. It stifled the growth in my business and career. And I see a lot of the feedback coming in. This is a way around that.
Yeah. By the way, Nick, one of the reasons I had more clients than you when we first met is because I had been using an appointment setter. Like, by the time I met you, she had gone on to her insurance job. She was just working for me part-time, but I had been using an appointment setter before that. And that was one of the reasons. So it works, is what I'm saying.
Yeah. And you guys, it's funny that we haven't, I mean, we've talked about it a little bit before. Appointment setting is a strategy because we've known how valuable it was. And to be completely honest with you guys, shiny object syndrome, right? We're victims. I mean,
oh, what's this?
Squirrel. Yeah. But what I mean is that it can happen, right? And the important thing is that, whatever it is you're doing, you try to stay focused. The appointment setter thing, it was able to come back to the surface for us. And over the last year, we were able to put different things into place. And really, we got lucky because we brought back the appointment setter strategy just before the pandemic. Just before the pandemic, we had people reaching out, doing the business verification method and setting appointments before the pandemic. And we were able to double our agency revenue last year. And while that started to, happen, and the last year was, happening the way it was unfolding, we started to realize like, oh, this is going to be even more valuable because of the state that we're in. So, about 2 months ago, we started to kind of double down and refine the process a little bit and get more strategic about it. And that's really what we have for you guys today with the yellow brick road strategy. So, it's kind of a long backstory on it, but I wanted to give it to our tribe because we hadn't really done that.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's a really great course. There's a lot of good information in there too. I don't know who this Facebook user is, but yes, it does include where to find them. Mm-hmm. Let's see. Man, there's lots of comments today. This is awesome.
Somebody named Cameron is trying to cue the money song on us.
Wait, Jandy. Jandy, I hope you're listening to me. Before you do that, check your email. I responded to a question you sent in to me, and I think like what you're looking for may be in there.
There you go. Let's give away some money, Tom. What do you guys think? Can we get some likes on this stream? Everybody like the stream. Let us know if you want to do a Cash App giveaway right now.
Yeah, put some likes on the stream and we will.
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money. Money, money.
Dollar, dollar. Dollar, dollar. Ching, bling, bling, got the chatter. You ain't talking money, then you're talking no matter.
You know, I just
are we back? Sorry, I was taking a quick nap there.
You know, I just realized we probably have a ton of people that are on their first marketing jam session. They've never been here before. You guys let us know in the comments below if this is your first Aloha Friday marketing jam session, because we do this every single Friday. And usually we talk strategy. We have a little bit of a different format. We do shout outs of people in our community.
Oh yeah, we're going to do those in a minute.
Which we're going to do.
Yeah, yeah. While you're giving away the money, I will be right back.
Okay. We also like to give away money every single show, various points throughout the show. So you'll want to show up early, come live, and not miss out on the different opportunities that we have for you guys. So Teresa says first timer. Teresa, put your cash tag in the comments below. I'm going to give you some Cash App money just for showing up to the live, just for being here for your first stream, just to give you a warm welcome to the Offline Sharks community. If you don't have a Cash App, you can go to offlinesharks.com/cash app, and it's free. It's a free app, and we will send you money right now to your cash tag. So just let us know what your cash tag is. We have a bunch of people on our team that are on this live stream right now that if we don't get your cash tag by the end of this call, we're going to be reaching out to you direct message trying to get your cash tag. So make sure you do that. We want to send you that money. And for everybody else that has, knows what we're doing here, it's here. 1 second, Teresa. It's offlinesharks.com/cash app. Cash app. And so for everybody else that is here that knows how we do the Cash Apps giveaways, I'm going to ask a question right now in the group. And the first person that puts the correct answer in the comments below will win some Cash App money. Are you guys ready?
I'm ready.
You're back. I'm looking at my questions.
Yeah, I'm back.
All right. It's a good question. What is the name of the most recent podcast Tom was interviewed on as a guest?
Oh, that's maybe kind of a hard one.
You think so? Okay.
Oh, well, I don't know. I think Shushan posted about it in the Facebook group recently.
We can give him a clue. The name of the podcast, right? It has the title of it has the name of all of our favorite thing in it. Not Kevin, not my dog Kevin. I know you guys are probably saying that. Nope, not Delicious Marketing. It's a good one. It's the title.
I was just on with them today, but yeah.
That's that's true. That question was probably written before today, wasn't it?
Yeah. Yep. Yeah.
You guys are gonna have to ask a new question. That question is that's not gonna work.
What's the answer? I want to know what the answer is.
Burning Money with Louis Diaz.
Oh yeah, with Luis Diaz. Yeah, Luis Diaz. Burning Money. Yeah, it's an interesting idea for a podcast. His thing was he reached out to me and he's like, "Hey Tom, do you have an incident where you lost $10,000 or more in your business? If you do, I want to talk to you on my podcast." Like every episode is about that. Is about like that type of thing. And Lewis is a great host. So
yeah. So I want to ask one more question. And I think a lot of people already know this. So we had our most recent appointment setter. What is the name of our most recent appointment setter that we had come into Offline Sharks? And he's on the stream. He's on the stream. He can't win either.
Oh man, I'm cracking up because somebody said the Rachel Maddow show.
I saw that.
That's great. Oh, all you the answer that everybody puts in, all they have to do is change one letter and they'll have the right answer.
There it is.
Oh.
Holly got it. It's Devin. Not
Holly
Kevin,
Barnes
but
on
Devin.
the trigger.
There you go.
Oh man.
Congrats, Holly. Put your cash tag in the comments and we will send you some Cash App money. And we're going to do some more of this.
Yeah. We should do some shout outs too.
Yeah, let's jump into the shout outs.
Yeah. But, you know, my youngest daughter has a friend staying with us. And so I was like going to do a little magic for her. So I went to pull the quarter out of her ear, but she hadn't cleaned in a while. So this happened. I was like, oh no. So now I got to put that back on before we take her to her parents.
What was that?
We'll see. Just keep that clean. So
Give that back, dude. You're going to get arrested.
All right, our shark shout outs. Yeah, every week we like to acknowledge people in our week from the in our group from the week before that have been taking action, getting results, and this week is no different. Another fantastic collection of sharks with success. So let me share my screen here. These are our shout outs this week, and what we would like you to do. We placed this post in the Facebook group. You can always find it by going to this link right here, offlinesharks.com/shoutouts. What we would like you to do is go there right now, congratulate these fine folks, tell them great job. Someone who leaves a comment while we're on this live, at the end of the live, we're going to give away some Cash App money too. So go to offlinesharks.com/shoutouts, leave them some love, and we're going to give some money for some people that leave some love there. So here's our shout outs for this week. First, our first Cash App prize answer, Devin Atkins. So Devin sold, by the way, Devin is doing things on his own now, right? So he's not in the office anymore. He learned what he could from us. And then he said, I'm just kicking you guys to the curb and I'm going to go do this all on my own. Yep. So he's out there crushing it though. Like he's been posting like crazy. He sold 2 new websites, 390 and 260, and he's fulfillment. He's using the website client system. He sold a PDF for art card for $52. Not really sure what that is, but awesome job, Devin. Congratulations, my man. And our next shout out goes to James Healy. James sold 2 landing pages that he charged $7.50 for. He sold 3. So James, for those of you that don't know, James actually has an agency that helps local people put on podcasts in their local area. So he sold 3 podcast packages, $4K upfront, setup and launch, and he charges $2K monthly for that. I mean, amazing. And then he sold a podcast management, $10K one-time payment upfront, 1 year in advance. That's awesome, James.
I like how he's using that as an easy way to talk to people, right? Like a foot in the door. It's just so creative.
Yeah, well, it is a great way to. I just know from running my podcast, it's a great way to network. And even when you're not talking about a big grand scale, even just in the local area, it's a great thing for people that need to find their ideal clients. Like a podcast is a great way for them to find those people. You don't need a big audience to do that stuff, right? Our next shout out goes to Miss Jocelyn Wing. She said the initial 5K website deal, she got bumped up to a 12K deal, but it's going to end up being 15 grand just for website design and development. That is, I think, more than I have ever charged for a website. Way to go, Jocelyn. That's awesome.
Jocelyn, that is massive.
Yeah. She said, how did she do it? She added more pages and she charged them $300 to $500 per page. Way to
Love
go.
it.
That's awesome, Jocelyn. She also secured an e-commerce client, $1,500 setup fee, $500 monthly. She's doing social media posting, and they have a $500 ad spend. So, Jocelyn, way to go. That's amazing. Great work. And then our final shout out this week goes to Gary. Gary launched his digital business card system with paying clients in Canada, USA, UK, and Australia. That's awesome. Way to go, Gary. Oh, here, I got to get some applause. There we go. I almost missed it. Way to go, Gary. That's awesome. So congratulations to all the sharks with the shout outs. Again, if you head over to offlinesharks.com/shout outs, leave some love for them on that post. At the end of this stream, we're going to pick a person or two and give away some more Cash App money.
Yeah, that's the post right there, you guys, that you're looking at on Tom's screen. Like if he scrolls down, you'll see all the comments coming in from everybody on the stream. So if you want to be entered to win some Cash App money, all you have to do is go over there, like that post, congratulate them, and at the end of the stream, we're gonna go pick a couple people at random who have, congratulated their fellow sharks and send you some Cash App money. So really easy way to make some cash.
Yeah. Okay, what do we want to talk about next there, Nick?
Well, I went to a luau last night.
Oh, where at?
The Ondas.
Oh, was it good?
It was pretty good. A lot of storytelling, hula dancing. You know what was weird about it is I think that was like the most people I've really been around in quite a bit of time. I know we went to like a dinner at one point in the middle of the crisis, and it was pretty spread out. But this was like people were closer together.
You were like back at like you felt like you were in real life.
Yeah, it felt like I was in real life. I'm like,
yeah,
this is interesting. And then it was really entertaining, right? There were a lot of different dancers, and there was a fire dancer, like a world champion fire dancer, who like did the whole like flaming knife spin thing for like 5 minutes, which was super crazy. So yeah, that was cool.
That's awesome.
Totally off topic.
Yeah, no. Well, Miranda and I went to an event last Saturday, and it was the same thing. There were like probably about 100 people there, and I was like, wow, it felt like being back to normal. I mean, everybody was social distancing and wearing masks and all that stuff, but
yeah, you know how that connects to everything that we're doing and what we're talking about? It connects
Enlighten me.
It connects to what we're doing, because as the world opens back up, businesses need more help. They need more help in different ways. And so, like we've been doing for the last year, we're seeing these trends. We're riding these trends. We're getting in front of the trends. When COVID happened, we transitioned. We started helping businesses figure out ways to get more exposure online. We built our restaurant delivery site that let everybody know in our area about the restaurants that were still open and offering takeout and delivery. And just like now, we have tourism. I mean, Tom and I are in Hawaii, so tourism is, over the last couple of weeks, I have noticed a significant uptick in the amount of people that are here driving around. I mean, Maui is like packed again. It's packed.
Well, it only feels like it's packed because it's been so empty, but it's not like it was way busier than the still. But you're right. There's a lot more people here.
There is. And so that means more commerce, right? More exchange of money, more business operation going back on. We have a lot of customers that are reactivating, people that had canceled their marketing services. We're reaching out to them now and we're saying like, hey, people are coming back. Do you want to turn this back on? Do we have the green light to bring more customers in? So, that's good news for all of us that are looking to help businesses and get paid to solve some of these problems. And so right now, you guys, is a great time for you to get in front of this trend, this next wave of people resuming back to real life, and hopefully getting a system set up for you and your business to keep some consistent prospecting going on. Let's see here. And I did want to on this call, you guys, do some like Q&A, right? So if you have questions about the yellow brick road strategy, how we're doing it, what's included, doesn't really matter. Go ahead and pop them in the comments of this stream. You can have questions related on just business in general. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, I did see a question earlier that I forgot to stop us and address, and it was somebody asked if we recommend liability business insurance. So I just want to say something real quick on that. One, we are not attorneys. We do not play attorneys. So you should always seek a professional in your area that knows what the laws are and what's required. We've actually been in the process of getting liability business. Like we already have some, but we want to get something better. So, yeah, we want more. So we're actually in the process of doing that right now. So
more liability insurance, umbrella policies. You can never have enough umbrella policies.
Nothing like CPAs, attorneys, and insurance people to brighten your day.
Yeah, you see the thing about the insurance policies and the liability insurance policy is like, I mean, I kind of feel like insurance is just a scam, but I still have it, right? I still have it because in that 1% chance that, it's going to help me, like I'll take it. You need it. People, let's just be honest. People in America are sue happy, things can happen, things can go wrong, and you need to protect yourself. So at a base level, there are a lot of insurance policies out there that you can get them for like $300 a year, for the basic stuff. And when you grow, just look back at your business and say like, what areas am I not covering? And then scale your insurance plan with what you're doing. But if you don't have like a massive business, probably don't need a massive insurance plan just yet.
Yeah. Somebody asked about the link and I realized I forgot to put it up there. So the link is scrolling at the bottom of the stream, offlinesharks.com/road. If you want to check out the yellow brick road. Nick Burgess says, is the onboarding Nick did on the whiteboard with all the tech specs to ask included? I don't know what he's talking about there.
Yeah, I'm not sure, Burgess. Are you talking about like a YouTube video on my channel or which video? Bruce Mayo, what's up? Says this past week his wife and him were at a restaurant chain of 5. They were having problems with their online ordering system. Overheard the staff complaining about it, opened up the door for the online ordering system with monthly residuals. Now that things are opening up, it is a great time to open and help them expand. Yeah, way to go, Bruce. I remember pre-pandemic, right? I would just enter every business when I'm buying something, talk to people, getting a haircut, look them up online first. So when I go in there, I have something to talk about. I mean, that's the kind of prospecting that I think is going to be able to kind of kick back into gear now that things are getting back to normal too. Like we can resume that type of prospecting. It's probably my favorite type of prospecting, other than having somebody else do my prospecting. But yeah, I've been seeing that a lot too, Bruce. I mean, with the restaurants filling up, businesses getting more packed again. I've noticed on 2 different occasions restaurants that I went to where I think they were operating on like a skeleton crew still. Like they weren't prepared to have this big influx of people coming back at the rate that they are. And like, just, you have like a huge wait to get your food or to get your service, whatever it is, because, people have let a lot of their staff go or they haven't brought them all back yet. So, that is an indicator too, that things are kind of ramping up again.
Yeah, it gets a little frustrating. I ordered some curbside pickup last night and I went to pick it up and it said, just call this number. And I called the number and the phone just rang and rang and rang and rang. Finally, I just went in to get my order. I was like, what's the point of curbside pickup if you're not going to have somebody answer the phone?
Yeah. Burgess said that I did an onboarding with all the details we needed to get admin access. So Burgess, that's a video on my YouTube channel. And there is a link below that video to pick all that stuff up. I'm pretty sure I gave it away for free. Raving Metrics says, is that a dual microphone setup? No, this is just a one.
That's the these are the Shure SMB 7s.
Yeah, just one mic.
Yeah. It's just that I think that's the XLR cable that you're seeing there.
Yep. Hey, what do you say we do our member of the week?
Oh, that's a great idea. Every week we give away a special Offline Sharks prize and shout out to our member of the week, somebody who is in our Facebook group, sharing success, helping people out, just being a good steward of our community. And this week, our member of the week is new. I don't think they've ever been member of the week before, which is awesome to see. Our member of the week this week is dun, 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 Gary Rollick. Gary, congratulations, man. Here, we'll get you some applause going there, Gary. Yep. Gary shared his wins with the community. He launched his digital business card this week with customers in the USA, UKA, Canada, and Australia. Congratulations again on that, Gary. Somebody from our team is going to reach out to you. We got some special Offline Shark swag coming your way. Appreciate you being a member of the community. And if you want to be featured as our member of the week, it's pretty simple. Just go in the Offline Sharks Facebook group and be a rock star. Help people out, answer questions, share your wins, talk about stuff, and you could be singled out as member of the week on one of the live shows as well. So thanks, Gary. Congratulations.
Thanks, Gary. Everybody, if you could congratulate Gary. That's a huge milestone, right? Just, I think in the beginning, the most difficult part of the process is just to get started.
It is.
The fear of getting started. So way to go, Gary.
We see any other questions there? Let me look down here through the question. Oh, I see lots of congratulations. I'm not going to do a book this week, Dorn. I thought we just talk about the Yellow Brick Road. So I told him no book this week.
No book.
I'll tell you what I have been reading, though. I've been reading a couple of things. One, I've been reading Thinking Fast and Thinking Slow, which is it's pretty thick, but it's been really good so far. And I just got a couple of new books in too that are on the list.
So before we get out of here, because we're coming up at the top of the hour, let's do the final Cash App giveaway for the people that congratulated our shout outs. So let me pull those names up real quick.
Here, while you're doing that.
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money. Money, money, money.
Dollar, dollar. Dollar, dollar. Ching, bling, bling, got the chatter. You ain't talking money, then you're talking no matter.
Oh, music stopped.
We have two winners that went to congratulate our shout outs at the beginning of the stream. Clay Tudor and Lori Mooney. Congratulations. You're our next Cash App winners. So if you
Hey, congratulations.
hashtag, yeah.
That's all. Lori used to live in Hawaii.
Yep.
On Maui, I think.
Yep. In Maui Meadows.
Oh, I
Long
thought it
time
was
friend.
good.
Hey, no yawning.
I thought I was gonna sneeze, and then I yawned. Yeah, I'm getting a little delirious at this point. I'm not even really sure where I'm at or what's going on, but
I gotta be honest.
I just
I'm
keep talking.
It's getting a little weird. I'm starving. I'm tired. I mean,
I'm hungry. I was just sitting here when we were doing the live thinking I'm gonna text Nick and be like, let's go get some lunch. And then I was like, oh my God, it's not even 10 o'clock yet. I was like,
yeah,
we need lunch. Breakfast, something. Yeah. Awesome. Let's see. Oh, Sandy. So Sandy, we covered this a little earlier, but just real quick. Oh, that's the wrong one. For the Yellow Brick Road, there are a couple of upgrades, but you don't need them to make it work. We work really hard to make sure everything is complete in the front end. So, we talk about how to set up the appointment setter and all that stuff, but we also have a module in there about how to handle the appointments. We didn't want to just leave you in the wind there. One of the upgrades is an accelerator pack. It's just additional stuff you can use to get going a little faster. And then the second upgrade is what we call the Keys to the Emerald City. And it's a training Nick did on how to hire people to do the fulfillment side. So the Yellow Brick Road, we talk about the prospecting side, how to get that in motion, have people doing that for you. And then in the Keys to the Emerald City, we talk about, okay, well, maybe you want to have people do fulfillment, which we do. So then when you put those two things together, you now have a business that runs independent of you. Like you're a business owner managing this thing that you have, this asset that you have, not somebody who's being owned by your business or having to work in it every day. Although we do work. I don't want to give the wrong impression. We do work in our businesses every day. It's, but you get the idea.
Yeah, but it's shifted, right? We get to work on other things. Because things change when you actually have some money coming in. When you have some money coming in, you can have people help you with fulfillment. You can have people help you with the other areas of your business, and you can focus on maybe some of the areas where you're more passionate or more interested in. But at first, you need to focus on those revenue producing activities that we call.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's see. Got in late, John. We don't have any bonuses for Yellow Brick Road. We have special launch pricing. So let me explain before we get out of here, you guys. Let me explain how the launch works. So it's on a special launch pricing, right? Right now, it's less than $30, and so
it's like $27. It's a crazy deal.
$27, and over the course of the 4-day launch, the price is going to go up incrementally every single day. So right now is the most inexpensive price that you can get it. And, you want to go to that page right now, offlinesharks.com/road, and pick up your copy. And then when the launch is over, it's going to go up to $197. So, and we mean that, we honor our scarcity. We don't ever do that fake scarcity stuff. It's important for us that when we say we're going to close something, or we say we're going to raise the price on something, that we do it because we want to be fair for everybody in our community. And a lot of people will email us saying like, "Hey, I wasn't able to do this, that, and the other thing, and I couldn't get in." We're like, "Well, we sent you 2 emails. You're in our Facebook group. We were on the live. We tagged you. We sent a carrier pigeon, a couple smoke signals, and I don't know what to
We
tell
did
you."
everything but show up and knock on your door.
Yeah,
Like,
we had our appointment setter reach out to you.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, if you guys are here with us, this is going to be my last kind of shameless plug for it. If you guys are here with us, and thank you to everybody that has picked up the Yellow Brick Road strategy already. We appreciate all of you in our community. And if you're on this training, this call, or this live right now, and you haven't, and you would like to get some more qualified prospects coming into your business, then you should go check out the Yellow Brick Road strategy, because we've been able to have other people help us do that, so we don't have to do it ourselves.
Yeah, and we put a lot of work and effort into making that course what it is. Like, it really is a great course. We're super proud of it, and it really is stuff that's only been kind of available to our internal team up till now, right? So it's really awesome. I saw 2 questions. One was, where did the other one go? Oh, one first said, "What does my t-shirt say?" This is Warfighter Tobacco Company. So these are a new cigar company that I found, and a part of the proceeds go to support veterans. So I actually just ordered some more cigars from them the other day. They're really good.
Look at that cigar box he has in the background over there. See that humidor? That is a cigar box.
And it's got quite a few cigars in it right now. It's got quite a few.
It does.
It does. That was actually a gift. That cigar box was actually a gift from Steve Rosenbaum. Him and I, when we met up at a couple of events, we smoked cigars. Steve even had a friend of his make us custom Offline Shark cigars. Like the cigar band had our Offline Sharks logo on it. And anyway, Steve gave up cigars, and he mailed me his humidor, and it had cigars in it. I couldn't believe it. It was so nice of him. And so I love that thing. So yeah, that's what my shirt says. Warfighter cigars. They're really good, really good. And then there was another one. Somebody asked about shoot, where did that question go? Oh, somebody asked if we had bonuses for the Yellow Brick Road, and we don't. Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Okay, you already answered that. All right, good. And then the last question here is, I just saw it again. Oh, somebody asked about software. So Carlos, we don't have any custom software that we built that goes with the course. Like this is, pretty much a business model system, right? There are softwares and things that you can use to make it more efficient to get set up, but we give you free recommendations inside the training. So you don't have to buy any extra softwares. Like if you want to use a paid software, you can. I mean, we do use some paid softwares from things, but we didn't start out that way. We started out using free software. And then as we grew, as we got cash flow, then we started getting more robust solutions, right? So we share those softwares with you so you can get up without having to spend any money. And we even finagled from some friends of ours a trial of a list building software that you can't get anywhere else. The only place you can get it is inside the Yellow Brick Road, and it allows you to build unlimited lists for I think for 14 days, so you can get up and running and get some traction going. If you don't have anything, of course, if you already have a list building software or stuff like that, you can just use that. But again, we didn't want to leave anybody out in the cold if they didn't have something, right? We want to make all of our trainings complete. So we really do our best to make sure that happens. So yeah. And again, at the end of today, the price goes up a little bit. So if you haven't gone to offlinesharks.com/road, you'll want to do that now. Grab the Yellow Brick Road. We'll see you guys inside the training. I think you're really going to enjoy it. And if you have questions, you can post them in the Facebook group, or you can hit us up at offlinesharks.com/support. Paul, the OTOs, the main OTO will go up in price after the launch, but not daily. So that should answer that question. Cool.
Yeah, there is a recommendation in there, you guys, for a software tool that will give you unlimited leads, and it's $0. You get access for 14 days for $0. That tool isn't offered anywhere else at for that trial at that price point. I had to kind of pull some strings with a friend of ours.
Twist some arms.
To
put
get
some
that.
People in headlocks.
Well, it's just because it's one of the best list building tools out there. And we wanted, again, like I said, we wanted to make sure you guys have everything you need to be successful in the front end. So it was important to us to reach out to one of the best software tools out there and get access to you for free for 14 days with the front end membership. So you have 14 days to build as many lists as you want, unlimited leads, and go make some money and then start paying for the tool.
Yeah. Yeah. Awesome. Well, man, I think that's it. Another great Aloha marketing jam session. Nick, we made it through this without falling asleep. That's a miracle. Do not go take a nap.
I'm so hungry.
Do not go. Let's eat. Let's go eat.
So hungry. I'm a hungry lion.
Let's go eat. Awesome. Well, guys, look, thanks for joining us. We really appreciate you being here. Again, I mean, all the support from our Offline Sharks family is always amazing when we do these launches. It really, I mean, it is a humbling experience, and Nick and I really feel really grateful to have you guys as part of our community and to see your successes and to be able to celebrate all this stuff. So enjoy the rest of your Aloha Friday. We will see you back here next Friday, same shark time, same shark channel. And if you need anything in the meantime, Facebook group or hit us up at support, and we'll talk to you guys later. Aloha, everybody.
You've been listening to the Sharks Live Show, your weekly local marketing jam session. Every week, packed full of local marketing strategy, tactics, tips, and fun. Don't forget to like, comment, and share this stream. You can stay up to date throughout the week with Nick's YouTube videos at nickponte.com/YouTube and Tom's podcast at tomgaddis.com. We'll be back here next Friday for another Sharks Live Show. Until then, aloha.